So this is the new Head Radical MP 2025. You guys like the color? Now the question is it worth the update? Well, what is going on, guys, and welcome to another video. I know I'm late, but I still want to give you guys my review of these Radical. So let's get started. For the MP, it features a beam that is thinner in the shaft and in the tip, which basically, guys, gives you more, I should say, feel. But the midsection is actually thicker, so it gives you more stability. Plus, the addition of the Oxotic, I should say 2.0, which is basically a layup construction, which is located in the yoke and in the handle to optimize the feel. If you guys didn't already know, I'm a big fan of this material. Ed actually put it in all of their lines, and to me, it is a game changer. So for me, this MP plays a bit different than the previous model. I think that the Oxotic 2.0, like I said in my previous videos, is a game changer. I think it absolutely complements the entire headline racket, not just the radicals. The feel on this one, on this MP, is a bit dampened in my opinion. For me, I kind of prefer it more than the previous model. I think that overall, it just plays better. Okay, so first impression of the MP, it's different from the previous model to me. For now, it seems like if you hit it like around here, that would be the sweet spot. Above, I feel like I could need some possibly lead tape because I feel there's a little bit of weight missing around that area so far. Feel is different, but not bad. The color is nice though. It's nice. Not for everybody, but it's nice. But I'll keep you posted. So yeah, if we take a look at the specs, guys, as you can see, there are two slight differences. The stiffness, which is a little bit higher, and the material, the Oxotic 2.0. Beside that, everything is pretty much the same. And for that playtest, I strung it with one of my favorite string from Head, which is the Ock Power at 52 pounds. So for me, on ground stroke, I felt like I had some level of controls on certain shots and not so much on other shots. And I know this is pretty much the same thing for any rackets, but for these Radical, it's no different. I felt like the sweet spot was a bit more comfortable than the previous version, tiny little bit. But when you hit outside of the sweet spot, unfortunately, that's where it got erratic for me. It was launching a bit too much for my liking. Okay, so for the MP, hitting cross court with it, I would say so far, not as well as when I'm hitting in the front for some reason. Direction-wise, I don't think it's the best so far for me. I can still get a good, decent amount of spin, even though the Radical is more of a control racket. I feel like I can still get some feel, but I've seen better cross court with it, but it's only the beginning. As you guys may know, I do like to customize my racket, and I would have definitely have done it with this one. Most likely, I think I would have done around 3 grams in the hoop, like at 12 o'clock. That's what I usually start with, but then again, it could also change. I did have access to spin, but not a lot for me. After all, it is a control-oriented racket, so I thought that the launch angle was a bit too low for my liking, like the ball were passing too close to the net for my game. But hey, going through the ball, again, it was sometimes good, sometimes not so much. But generally speaking, if you are a flat hitter, you should definitely enjoy this one. Power-wise, even though the swing weight on this racket is, I would say, high, like it's in the mid 320s, I felt like I was missing a bit of power. Maybe a different string, or actually maybe if I would have strung it a little bit lower, it could have changed. Who knows? On the backhand side for the MP, okay. Just okay. Sometimes it's very good when it's in the sweet zone, sweet spot, I should say. Very good. It still shakes a bit when I try to generate extra power. I do have easy access to spin, but it's okay. It's not bad. So yeah, as the playtest went on, everything was getting a little bit better, which is a good thing. So at the net, I would have to say that this MP was actually like a fun playtest. It is very maneuverable. I get good redirection of shots. I did struggle with direction on my forehand on ground stroke, but at the net, not an issue. It is also good at absorbing fast incoming like shots, and it's kind of stable too. I was missing a little bit of weight, but that would be understandable. I would say overall, it is a good racket at the net. Is it a great one? I don't think it is, but it's not a knock in any way on this racket. The mid thrust at the volley, it needs more weight. It's okay, great feeling when it's here. For some reason, when I try to punch it or close it, it doesn't. It wobbles a bit, but nothing that lead tape cannot fix. But the overall feeling, it's okay. It's okay. On serve, I felt like I was missing a little bit of pop to hit like a good serve. I don't have the biggest of serve, but it's just something that I noticed. On kick serve, for some reason, I was missing a little bit of like bite to make sure that the ball really kicks. But on the other hand, on the slice serve, it was wonderful. I felt like I could really knife the ball really well. So, this is the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching it. I hope everything is there was helpful to you. If it did, feel free to give me a like. If you got any questions, guys, or comments, feel free to let me know down below. It will be my pleasure answering them. Just like always, guys, remember, you got this.